Hello, everybody. Again. Um, I don't know. It's just, dang, it got kind of hard to talk right now. As you know, I live with my family, and I don't know. I, I find it, anyone would find it difficult to talk to themselves, you know? People find it difficult to talk to someone on the phone in front of someone because it's just embarrassing. You don't want them listening on to the conversation, and and with my so far with my experience, I find it even harder to talk to myself. So, sorry. Um, yeah. Let me see if I can figure out how to. Nope, I don't think there's really anything I can do to not to make it less easier. Wait, what? To make it less harder for me to do it. So, literally, the best way for me to do this is when no one is here, and so far, everyone's been here. See, the reason why when I started doing this, my two younger sisters were going places every single day. One of them had a job at a school where they would like a kind of like a school daycare, I guess, but it was for like fourth graders and all that. And then my other sister had summer school, but apparently I guess she's over with that, and that's just sucky because she can get kind of annoying. Anyway, and my older sister has a job, but she was off yesterday, so that's like, you know. Oh, my Windows is downloading something. Let me check. So, yeah. Anyway, so a few updates, I think. Well, this happened kind of stuff. I should really try to do a theme song. Well, actually, yesterday I was, I don't know if this is going to be copyright. I don't know. Well, I'll do it anyway. I was on, Cryotic. Do you want to make the volume? No. Stupid. Sorry. I don't know if you know, but like my computer just was like, do you want to make the volume changes to your thing? Because it wanted me to download something. And I'm like, no, everything's okay right now. Stop trying to push this on me. But I was on Cryotic's channel on YouTube because, surprisingly, actually, I don't watch a lot of channel related YouTube things like I used to all the time. Like I watched a lot of Tobuscus and Toby Games and PewDiePie and Cryotic. I think it's Cryotic, Rooster Teeth, and all that, and Shane Dawson, which I guess is like really weird because like if you go from Rooster Teeth and then you go, but I also like Shane Dawson. It's like really, anyway. Sorry, but I don't know. I don't watch them too much anymore. I don't know why. But yesterday, I still go on YouTube quite a bit. It's just I don't go to the channels anymore. I don't know. But yesterday I went to Cryotic. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Who I believe his real name is Doug. I'm just gonna call him Doug. I went to Doug's channel, and he also sounds like a Ryan. Anyway. And I went to his first couple of videos, 5 years ago, or 3, can't remember. But his first video is him singing, or like humming, I guess, his theme song, and it's just, oh god, sorry, I just hit this thing, and it was quite funny, and it was like he sounded really different back then. I don't know what, like, I guess I really don't know what has changed to cause that. I guess because he's supposedly 25 years old. I don't know, but anyway, but he was singing. He he sung this Disney song, like really singing. He did he did his theme song, like he made it up on the spot, I would assume, and it was just really funny. And I was like, man, I should do that, uh, but I can't because I'm not a good singer, and I'm too embarrassed to not sing good, you know. So anyway, um, uh, but it was just I just found it funny because I was like, man, I need something a little more something than just my voice here, but I can't really do anything. Like I have a keyboard, but it doesn't. You can't record something out of a speaker. 'Cause that's just not how it works. You need the input. You need to stream in audio to make it sound good, and I can't do that with well, everything, I guess, because like you need that to record games. Like if you want to be like do let's plays and all that stuff, you need a capture device that takes streaming audio and video. And you also need to record yourself, so it's like that's 3 different programs, and you might as well use your webcam as well. It's 4. So yeah, it's quite a bit. Like it's just a huge process. Like I tried once before because I got like this 30-day free trial of like a webcam program that allowed to stream not stream audio, but like to see the screen, the computer monitor, like to stream the monitor video. But then I also needed an audio thing that would stream audio from there, and then I needed Audacity, and so it was a lot of stuff, and it wasn't worth it because I'm not funny. And anyway, so I recently I recently kind of found out something. My comrade Javen, I used to be quite close to him, and then I don't know if you remember, but like on January 17th, he just randomly disappeared. Like he went on this huge downward spiral of drugs, and which I guess is kind of funny, but cliche. But anyway, he came back, and I think 5 months after it, because it was like last month, and I don't know. I still don't know if I can just. I mean, if he was, back to his normal self, I wouldn't have mind. I would have been like, okay, sure, whatever. I don't really care, to be honest, because I'm more bored than offended. But like he kind of changed because he says like he wants to help people, and I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. And like I don't know, and he's like. He was like, hey, this kid wants your number, someone who I used to know, like a long time, like 2 years ago, well, when I was in high school. And he was like, can I give him your number so he can talk to you? I was like, no, probably not. I mean, because like, the conversation isn't going to go well. It's going to be painfully bland, and then we're never going to talk each other again. So it's just like, it's not worth it. And then he's like, I really don't think that, because he seems like a really nice person, and I don't consider him bland at all. And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. The conversation, him as a person isn't bland. I'm just saying the conversation through texts is going to be horrible, and then we will probably never talk again. So why not we just leave it as it is? So, and and it happened again. It happened again. Well, I mean, it's not as I wouldn't say personal or as important as like a big statement as it was the miscommunication of the guy Fario. But I was asking him, Javen, because he recently told me that he somehow came across a really nice microphone, and he said, oh yeah, I lied about how we got it. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, why? And he's like, well, at the time I was neither alive or dead, so I thought just spewing out anything would make it come true. I'm like, that's kind of out there. So what's the truth? And I forget what it was, but like, um, the reason why I wanted to know was because I like microphones now. I want a nice microphone. Um, and nice microphones cost like $200. So I can't afford it. And like before, but like more importantly, I was more curious of what was the real story. I wanted to know what was the truth. So I told myself, please like don't put an angle on this. You're not gonna get it. You just want to know the truth. So then I was like, so what was the truth? And then he was like, oh well, we actually did meet the teacher from our high school about 3 years ago. Not that they met him 3 years ago, but like they met him recently, I guess. And he offered them like a microphone, I guess, and or something like that. And so they took it. Javen took it, and then he gave it to Jim, and then Jim took it. Like Jim, used it quite a bit, and then Jim gave it back to Javen, and then Javen gave it to someone he doesn't like. He doesn't know, which doesn't make any sense now when I think about it. How do you not know? And then at that moment, I was like, "Ah, man, that sucks." And he was like, "What?" And then I was like, I was like, "Oh, well, that it sucks that it's gone." But at the same time, it sucks that I was thinking that I'd be able to use it. But I didn't say it like that. I don't remember how I said it, but he was just confused, thinking that I was asking him how a microphone works. And he was like, you need to understand that I'm not that smart and I don't know this stuff. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I wasn't saying anything like that. I was saying, I just wanted to know what was the truth was. And it was like literally, not even lying, 10 minutes of me going over the same thing with him, going, no, this is not what I meant. This is not what I meant. So, I don't know. Buy an iPad or iPhone for college, get a $50. Nope. I just got an email from people. But like, you need money to buy things, and I don't have any right now. Actually, I do have money. I have 120 something. So, and yesterday I made a drawing. It's not that good. Now when I look at it again, like when I was drawing it, I was like, man, I'm pretty good. I haven't drawn in 2 years. Look how good I still am. And then I looked at it like an hour and a half later. I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. Why did I even upload this? Because I uploaded it on DeviantArt. And it's just like, oh, good. I'll show you. Here it is. Ding. It didn't really need a sound effect. I don't know. It's a concept for a story that I was drawing, that I was trying to do, and it looks okay. The right hand looks okay. The left hand is like, what the heck? What was I doing? But I'm thinking about trying to draw again today, but I'm also considering taking a shower after this. But if I take a shower, I probably would be tired and take a nap, so I don't know what to do. I'll probably try to draw, but. Anyway, so, and actually, here, hold on. I'm gonna try to call John right now, and see because I don't know if you remember, but if it goes on again, I'll show you. Here.
The person you are trying to reach is not accepting calls at this time. Please try your call again later. La persona con la que intenta comunicarse no acepta llamadas en este momento.
What the heck does that mean? I don't know. It's been like 3 days. And he's literally the person who I actually talk to. Javen is like a few texts here and there. And today, that was the thing that I was trying to tell you. He does a mass text, I think it's called, where he texts like 20 people, well, probably not 20 people, but like 10 people at the same time. So when I'm getting, like, I get a text from him, I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? And then he's like, oh, sorry, I'm talking to like 10 other people. I'm just distracted. I'm like, well, then why are you talking to me? It was just, I don't know what to do about it. Because, I'm not, like, I don't know. I'm not as upset as I was when he first came back, because I don't know, because I realized I didn't really care. But then I became bored. Like, I get bored a lot. So I was like, what's the point? You know me. You know when you, like, if you talk to me, I need to talk for about an hour. Yet he's, doing text and all that stuff. So it's just boring. So, I don't know. I didn't reply because, obviously, other people are replying to him. So maybe tomorrow. Well, unless he does the same thing again. So, I don't know. I need to figure out some way where I can just converse by myself. I don't know. I need new pen pals because, I need someone else, to talk to. Anyway, I guess that's really it. Nothing else is really happening. It's I have 4 more days until I get the stand, which I found out can go all the way up to about a foot or nearly a foot in height, and that's pretty cool actually. So I can't wait to get it because like right now I have to bend over to talk to this because like I have the microphone on a book, a book that's standing up, which is quite tall. It's like I don't know, about a foot. Actually, yeah, it's probably about a foot. This is probably about as tall as the thing is going to be. Now, when I think about it, which kind of sucks. But the reason why the stand is going to be better is that I can put the stand on something if it isn't tall enough, and the pop filter can be put on the stand, so it'll always be at the right distance, and that's why it's going to be a lot better once I get the stand. Because like, I don't know, it's going to be cool. I just really enjoy it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try to draw again. I guess I'm trying to get my eldest sister who has a credit card. I'm gonna try to get her to buy something online for me because I don't have one and I don't just pay her. Because pen nibs for my pen tablet cost $4.95, so I was like, I'll just get 2, and then that'll be roughly $11 or whatever, plus shipping and tax. And I think so. I'm not entirely sure. I really don't know how shipping works or tax because I'd never buy anything. But I'm just really excited for. I mean, I don't know. I have to think about it, to be honest, because I was like, it's still $12. Because like, what if I need to buy something that's actually kind of expensive? So I have no idea. Anyway, besides that, I found out that The Legend of Korra wasn't recorded onto my DVR, so I have no way to get to it or whatever unless I somehow illegally get it. And I told myself I'd never do anything illegal on the interweb, so I don't know how to get past it. And tomorrow is the day where that trailer that I worked on with that kid, it's going to be uploaded publicly. So, and I don't think he understands that I don't like it. I mean, understandably, it's not mine to criticize, I guess. It was his project. He can do whatever he wants to it. But god dang it, it's just upsetting because I worked on the trailer longer than he did. Because like he said, like, oh yeah, I worked on it for like a half a day on the music, and the music wasn't that great, to be honest. It was a mock-up of the movie, because like it was the Batman. Obviously it was a Batman trailer. Sponsor, and obviously Batman has like how many? 4 different themes. They have the Hans Zimmer, Danny Elfman 2, and Mary something from the animated series, and the movie, not the movie, but the games as well. So he has like 5 themes to go from, and he picked the Hans Zimmer because like people I don't know. It's just like anyway. But he did it, and it was like 20 seconds out of the 30 actual music, because the other one is just like, like trailer, like like that, so like, I don't know, barely did. I don't know. Anyway, so he worked on it half a day, and I worked on it for an entire day. Not lying, because I got the music, because he finally he finally sent me the music at around 12 something, and then I worked on it until 2, and then I woke up at 7, and then I worked on it from like 8 to about 8, so 12 hours plus the 3, so like I worked on it for like 14 hours, which is just a little bit more than half a day. And then I worked on it again later that same day, technically the next morning, and with changing up things to make it sound better. So I worked on it more than him, yet he just puts it, I don't know, puts it down. Because, like, if you can barely hear it, it's going to be a nuisance barely hearing the sounds. So, like, what's the point of having the sounds then? If you're going to take it off, take it off. So, yeah, anyway, so he's uploading it tomorrow, because I guess it's Batman Day. Actually, here, let me check it out. So, well, because like I'm on the laptop, this is how I'm recording it. So, Batman Day. And Batman Day. July 23rd. Yeah, tomorrow. And that's, yeah, so he's gonna upload it that day, or tomorrow, and I'm gonna see how people react to it. And they're not gonna be able to react to my sorry, I just read something kind of funny, but I'm sorry. People can't react to my sounds because they can't even hear it, so there's no point. And I can't upload my version because I guess, I don't know, I guess that'd be kind of arrogant on my part. So anyway, so yeah, I guess that's it for today, people. I'm out of things to say. Well, actually, to be honest, I can talk for I don't even know, about like an hour and 20 minutes by myself. Not even kidding. Because, like, honestly, this feels like a real conversation to me. So it's like no one's replying, but I feel like someone's there, and it's weird. I'm actually used to this because back when I used to call people quite a bit, I would get their voicemails quite like often because I'm more of a caller than a texter. So, like, I would call them, and I would get their voicemail, and I would talk to myself for about 4 minutes, and then be like, oh, you've reached the limit of the voicemail, and then I would re-record. It was like, oh, man, I can't believe they just cut me off. What the heck? And so, like, literally, if the voicemail let me go on to John's voicemail right there, I would have stayed on and did the voicemail with this. And it's just, like, as you guys are listening, I don't know. But, yeah. Anyway, so, all right, I guess that's it. So I'll run down for the day. It's gonna get pretty hot, so it's like I probably should take a shower now while it's still, considering today's temperature, it's gonna be cool, but it's gonna be like 75 degrees. And then, with my luck, my sister's gonna steal the laptop, so then I won't be able to do anything, and then I'll take a nap. That's another reason why I don't take showers in the morning when I want to work. So, and also, I do want to draw, but at the same time, I want to write. I've been writing something for about 2 months. I'm on chapter 7, but I missed something big. I mean, well, here's the thing. It's about dragons. Oh yeah, I know dragons. How? Actually, I don't know if there's actually a lot of dragon books out there, but it's like an actual, like the main character is a dragon with thought and talking and all that stuff. Anyway, and it's not supposed to be childish, to be honest, but for some reason, like in the middle of like the fourth, um, fourth chapter, it got kind of teenage, a young adult fiction because it was just like, I can't go on, and I'm like, what am I writing anyway? So he is actually a teenage. He's a young. He's about to be an adult because once you reach your, um, once you reach until a certain age, I don't know how old it would be, to be honest. But before you do, you don't have a name. You don't have a title, so you're called son of or daughter of, and your parents' name or your daughter's your father. I think it's your father's name. I'm not entirely sure. Again, I'm still writing this, so I could change it because it could be your mother's name. Maybe if no, I think it's going to be your father's name because it's more of a male dominant world. So it's like so it's called for instance to be son of flame damage, which isn't the best name, I understand, which is why I needed to make a language to make the names cool. Let's see if I can I don't have any paper. Oh, here we go. Let me see tell me if this sounds cool. Okay. Fulagstjuk Ervis. And that means son of decaying wing. So, oops. And here's another one. Let's see if I can get something cool. Nalaxshukala, which means daughter of Ashwin. So, seems kind of cool. Anyway, so I've been writing it, and there's something I missed because, like, I originally there was he's in class, and there's 3 ranks in the class, so there's 3 different groups of the one, academy thing. But then I realized once I got to like chapter 7 was that there can't be 3 of them, and like without going in too far into deep information, too in depth. There you go. I have to go back and change to 2 ranks where I could just with no real rhyme or reason why they're in which one, and yeah. But then because of that, I have to add, I think, another chapter. So that sucks because I mean it's good because like, oh, more story to tell, but I don't know because like the chapter that I'm gonna have to add is just a fighting chapter, and as cool as fightings are, it's just a tournament, so it's not as amazing as it should be. I'm reaching nearly 30 minutes here, so I really do have to leave. So anyway, but now when I'm thinking about it, now I really don't want to write because I just talked about it for 6 minutes. Anyway, so alright, I'll leave you guys. I recently found out that my second daily audio vlog has no views, which I find is so hysterical because you know how hard it is to not have any views because people just randomly click on things all the time, and it's just there's nothing there. There's nothing there, and I just find that so hilarious. Oh God. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So, all right. I'll leave you to it. This is very. And I'll talk to you people later.